So, on Wednesday morning, first off, I've been in a hotel since Sunday night. This is the last night I can afford one, so tomorrow I'm going to be on the street again. I blew through most of my money in hotel rooms and staying here. So, phone bill and the storage unit. But I was surprised Wednesday morning when I was woken up by a phone call by the Superior Court in Freehold. Seems there was a trial, trial that I had to be at, or court appearance I had to be at for the final decision for the restraining order on me that my wonderful ex-girlfriend has put on me. So we saw the judge. They called me, so I was able to dial in using Zoom. So they called me and I dialed in, and I don't know if Barbara was actually at the courthouse or she also Zoomed. I'm not sure. But in either case, she got to go first and tell her side of the story, which she distorted, made it seem she was scared of me now. I've never hurt anybody in my life. Even my ex-wife, that was actually a little bit violent with me because when she was an alcoholic, she'd get very physical with me. I still never put my hand on her. She just told them that what she believed and perceived as was going on. I was in the backyard for 2 days doing a ritual in June when she called the crisis squad on me, and started this whole snowballing effect of bad things happening to me. I mean, anybody that's ever tripped before, anybody that's ever taken hallucinogens or any kind of, would look at me saying, "Oh, damn, he's having a good time." But this woman that I was with for 7 years decided to think that I was having a nervous breakdown or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. She was at an ayahuasca ritual. She'd be calling crisis squad on everyone. So I mean, I was interjecting as she was talking, and the judge got a little mad at me. But at least she understood it. She didn't like threaten to throw me out of the court or whatever. But I got to speak my mind about what I believe happened, and what I believe she really did all this because she wanted the equity in that house, and she wants the equity in that house. It's worth a lot more. She's only a fraction of what it's worth, in a sense, where the value of the house. And if we would have sold it, especially at that time with the house values, the house was really in that area really going. Now it's kind of like the rates are going up, but now I was back then with the rates are low, and we would have sold that house and walked away with a decent amount of equity each. And then I never have to drive by and think, "Oh, that's my house," and she's still in. Yeah. So, regardless, at the end of it all, I spoke my mind. The judge understood my point. I put it all, documented it all. I guess or whatever, it's there. But do I want to sue Robert? I don't have the money to get a lawyer, and if I don't win, I don't know. I don't really care. It's money, but the money did, at the end, really makes it all tastes very bad. 7 years with somebody, and you just look at it like, the fuck, man. So, I spoke my mind. Said that house. She didn't have a right to throw me out of that house when she did, and that she didn't have a right to threaten me, to call the police on me if I didn't leave that house. She made it seem like I didn't have any stake in that house. I mean, no matter what, when we first went to the house, we said if anything goes, we should sell the house and split the equity. I mean, that's what we said. Yeah, and not because it wasn't on her terms of a breakup. She got to throw me out, and she got to use she defamed me, man. I mean, I'm a shaman. I've been practicing shamanic. I've been using shamanic and plant medicine since I was 14, man. On and off. I mean, now more strongly because there's a very important reason to do it. She didn't accept any of that as an explanation, and instead, just forced me into into some kind of psych ward hell that I lived for. All those months that they kept on coming back and throwing me in that shit again. So I'm not, I'm very upset. But I guess based on what Barbara told her, I could be a threat, and if she doesn't have the restraining order, is very simple. It has basically domestic. It doesn't. She said it's not domestic violence. It's just her. It's just threats. But now I have that on my record. Right, I threatened somebody because she stopped forcing me to stop getting mail there, and she ended up. And so I went over there and I raised my voice. And how do you do that? I told you I was expecting a very important package, and blah blah blah. So yeah, the final decision was me getting branded with a. I terrorized my ex-girlfriend, which I never did. Times that I went there for mail, and when she was being a certain way, oh God, and she still doesn't take any kind of blame or even apologize for what she did to me. Not even apologize for what she did to me. She had no right calling the crisis squad on me. It's my backyard. I was performing a shamanic ritual. And I said that to the judge. I'm a shaman. I was performing a shamanic ritual in the backyard. I was up for a few days, but it was part of a ritual. If she can't accept it, okay, do something other than calling a crisis squad. I mean, thinking I'm going crazy because she should have seen me in Occupy Wall Street. She would have called the crisis squad on me in Occupy Wall Street almost every day. So that's my week. And I've been doing a lot of dancing and trying to get playing some music, because I'm trying to get my mind off of it. And once again, broke. This is my last day in the hotel. Yeah, I could have broke it down, but it's been cold nights, man. And every day I have just a little bit more. I say, you know what? I'm gonna get a hotel one more night, man. I have to. And this is I've hit the wall now. So now tomorrow, starting tomorrow, I got a little bit of money left for the storage unit. That's it. I gotta figure out what to do now until next month. But no matter what, the thing that hurts the most was the restraining order getting approved, and getting and me now faced with a some kind of stamp being a certain way. So thank you, Barbara. Probably never gonna watch this, but thank you for doing all that wonderful destroying of somebody's life, and then at the end of it all, put a nice stake in my heart. Vampire's dead, right? Right, Barbie, like Padma, no, a lotus flower? No, I don't think so. More like what's the ones that eat flies? Plants that eat flies? So that's been my life this week. And other than that, I've had another woman with her son, and we ended up sharing a hotel room, and the son. It was a crazy thing. I don't know. Sometimes I think that these people are actually staged or something. I don't know. They're not real, man. They've been put there just to fuck with me. Every situation I come into, every situation there's another person involved, that person just seems to me that their main purpose is to stop me. I was shut me up, or do something stop doing something, or just the booby traps, fall into animal traps. So, this is my last night. Okay, I gotta go. Take care, guys. Bye.